Hello, David and Kashanda. It is Zoe here again. I'm here to do our October read. Kashanda's asking the question of do I see her being a spiritual teacher? Now it's funny because when I tried to, like in the beginning, as I was getting ready and I tried to connect in with you, Kashanda, I could get to you, but it was like there was a bit of a block, and it had me thinking that I think you're possibly already a spiritual teacher or a healer or something. And at first it felt like, oh, is this a bit of a trick question? Um, but then I think through the reading there were some topics of protection and protecting yourself. So I'm not sure if that's what was happening there. But anyway, that's just a bit of a funny thing I thought I would bring up. So today I'm using my Tarot of the New Vision again, which I like. It's got the usual RWS pictures, but they're flipped around, gives a bit of a different perspective. And I usually pull a card from this deck, but today for you two fell out. So first we got Divine Abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance and not chase it, which was very important. And the second card you got was Right Now. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled in the moment. Okay, so to begin, Eight of Wands indicates to me that recently you have had some really fast change. Obviously, this being a spiritual teacher and getting your spiritual self out there has been at the fore. And the change that's come can bring anxiety, but it can also bring renewal. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody has even asked you to collaborate with them, possibly. You've been asking about being a spiritual teacher, and for me, this card is a yes card. So I would definitely say that keep moving in that direction. Be careful, though, who you share this energy with. So from the bottom of the deck, which for me is an overall reading, an overall energy of the reading, was maybe something that you hadn't thought of. I did get the Ace of Wands, and now this is your beautiful little baby energy that you will use to get this ball rolling for you. And in regards to this card, I just want you to be really careful who you share this energy with. Every time you share your plans with somebody, you're giving a tiny bit of that energy away, and you don't know whether those people are going to nurture that energy or if they're going to try and tell you that it's a ridiculous idea or something like that. So be very careful who you're sharing your plans with. I've just written some notes. Yeah, not everybody is your friend. And and whenever I ask about you being a spiritual teacher, I hear healer, and I just get a vibe that either you already are or you would be a very good healer in the spiritual sense. And also, we have to practice, we get our feet wet in it. Be careful that the people that you're not trying to help at the moment, that you're not trying to take their stuff from them, because you can really cut yourself on these swords. So it's hard in the beginning to just guide and prompt and allow people to come to their own conclusions, but I just need you to be really mindful that you're not trying to do the work for them. It's really hard. You see somebody in pain and you just want to take it from them. You feel like, I have the ability to take this from you, but it's not yours to take. The people that you're helping need to come to their own conclusions. So future conditions, you just need to slow down for a minute. I know this is probably the last thing you want to hear, but you really do need to take some time out for you to do inner work, inner reflection that's needed. And here you can really figure out exactly what your spiritual teaching looks like, how you can be of service. What your gifts are, how you can use them, and it's in this space that you're going to learn to protect yourself in a way that you can still connect to people, because it's very important. Sometimes we try to protect ourselves from all the bad things, but we end up protecting ourselves from everything, and that is not helpful at all. Yeah, so protection without blocking, and you just really need some time to work on yourself and your own healing at the moment before you can proceed, which is really important. I feel like you are almost there, but yeah, Hermit is telling us just to slow down, go within, learn a few things that we need to learn, let go of a few things that we need to let go of. And like, was it this card? Just sort of tame our ego a little bit, because that can really mess things up. Now, moving forward for you, I did receive Justice, and this indicates success in business and legal matters, which is a great card for you. It's as long as your time spent in Hermit mode has been it brings the self-awareness that you need. You're going to find from the self-reflection time that guidance and direction from a spiritual source will be found. So as well as, people say with the Justice card comes up, all your legal matters will sort of turn out all right. It can also be like divine law. So I really feel that these two cards are connected in this reading. So if you can get this bit right, then from this place, you will hear the guidance that you need to further your spiritual practice. So the attitudes around you, I have the Three of Wands, which signifies the development of an idea into reality. It also tells that you can receive personal gain and reward at this time when you let others see what motivates you through your work. This actually has come through very strongly. Letting others, see what motivates you through your work. This will create some more inspired opportunities for self-expression, whether that's through art, dancing, healing, whatever spiritual teaching means to you. You will be given a lot more meaningful opportunities to express that through whatever means brings you joy. And I just nurture your quirks and love your eccentricities is super important. Being authentic and not trying to fit into society's who they think we should be. Love your weirdness, love your quirks, because they are valuable to your spiritual teaching. Now, in your hopes and fears card, we got the 10 of Cups, which is pretty fair. I think I can identify this as well. Your ideal life, it's both your hope and it's your fear. There is a real need to let go of the who the hell am I to do something that I love and be successful and prosperous from it. When there's so much pain and so many people struggling in the world, who am I to actually find something that I love and be able to do it? And that can be relating to success spiritually, family, work, all those things, business. You need to believe that you are worthy of all these things, because you truly are. You truly are. It's right there. Don't be scared of it. This can be yours if you really believe in yourself. Which leads us to, another thing, when I was shuffling, because I've shuffled a couple of decks before I found the one I wanted to work with today, and the Queens, all of the Queens kept popping out. And the outcome for this reading I have for you is the Queen of Swords. And she's come to tell you that the result of this journey will give you the mental acuity of the Queen of Swords. This lady, she can see the truth of all situations. She takes no crap. In my opinion, you'll be able to use both your logic and your instincts to run your life. People will find your company, your intelligence, and your connection entertaining, enthralling, and challenging. In a good way, though. You will challenge the people that you meet to face their own inner stuff, and that your spiritual teachings will be seen and appreciated through this. yeah, so I guess the biggest takeaway is, right, I'm just hearing just protection. You need to learn how to protect yourself in a way that you can still connect, and that you definitely have what it takes to become a spiritual teacher or healer. You just need to finish. There's just a little bit of your own inner work, being okay with keeping this, keeping your cards close to your chest at the moment, and don't be afraid of success. You can do it. You can live the life that you want to live. That's why we're put on this earth, in my opinion. So, yeah, right now, stay in the present moment, do what you need to do the healing you need to do. And I really, I hope to hear one day in the future how your spiritual teaching is coming along, because I think you could be a very, very, yeah, all the magic ingredients are there for it. So, Kashanda, I hope that resonated with you. And thank you for allowing me to connect with you. I appreciate it.